Man, I don't know who this guy is, but he is riding my tail. I mean, like right on my tail. This guy, y'all see him, modern red Hemi. I don't know who that guy is, but he's a typical Maryland driver riding up my tail end. Y'all know who he is. Alrighty folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. We are back. EFI Specialties and Mac doing his thing on the new engine. And looky what we have here.
Unfortunately, we're back, folks.
We have
causing Rick headaches.
We have modern red headache. We have modern red headache, and really, it's modern red headache.
Am I bleeding still?
You're still bleeding. There we go.
And I've wiped it.
All right, we had our first blood event.
Say, unfortunately, he's back.
We had our first blood event with Shake and Bake version 3. So stay tuned, folks. We're gonna get the car off. We're gonna start tearing it apart. I'm gonna start tearing it apart. I'm gonna video some of it, just like I always do. Not all of it, but I'll get you guys the juicy parts. But stay tuned. We're gonna get to the teardown. All right, folks. So here it is, the last 5.7 cold start, probably forever.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Following Don around. The walk of shame.
The walk of shame. Oh, I hit the door open.
Well, not without keys.
I don't know how to get. I don't think they don't come off today.
Not easy. Yeah. As I'm videoed, does that one screw up?
No, it's just pushed in.
Well, there you go. Gotta be smarter in what you're working with, apparently, Don.
I guess so.
All right. Put them to work. All right, now you set that down.
Ow! Not on your foot.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because my head's laughing at you. My head's laughing at you.
Over here, so I don't run over it.
All right.
Now we can get the door open.
Well, I already showed you what this is going to sound like somewhat. And I think you're happy about it.
Here we go. There you go, folks. The last movement. Well, not the last movement, but the last cold start. Yep, I gotta get new stickers now.
That's gonna be great.
I can't be Mac, I gotta get new stickers.
That's gonna be great. Here you go.
All right, folks, so there you have it. We're gonna pull her in, and I'm gonna start tearing it apart. So here's Mac getting ahead of me. I already got the hood off.
No, I wouldn't throw that around on a customer's car, but this is Don.
The cover off. He's already tearing stuff down. So it's time for Don to get wrenching and get this thing torn down. So, alrighty folks, we got a lot of stuff done in a decent amount of time.
Didn't get shit done.
We didn't get nothing done, Max says, but we got the fans gone, the air compressor is just about gone for the air conditioner. There's only a couple things on the alternator left. I already got the driver's side valve covers and rocker arms off. Mac just got the passenger side valve cover off. I'm going to take those rockers off.
Yeah, just for example, never use these on bolts like those. The 12 point.
The 12 point.
Asking to strip stuff. I just figured I'd throw that tip in there.
Throw that in there.
I have a 10 laying around here somewhere. Right here. Specifically for that. Nice thick.
Gotcha.
Less headaches later.
Alright, so Mac is doing a little bit of work now. He's taking off the rocker, the passenger side rocker.
You already have the little tie bars. The stabilizers. What?
Well, they'll all be blue now.
Yeah, with the well, now you have collars coming.
I got collars coming as well. In the event you've never seen this before, I'll go ahead and show you all the bolts you got to pull off.
Now, we'll say if these end up being titanium, I'm not putting those back on. For anyone watching, I don't let the titanium stuff fly. Titanium, depending on the grade on street cars, over time, they can wear down. One, you don't want titanium through your engine, but I've seen some of the titanium stuff pull the keeper through it. Factory steel. So, yeah,
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything bad up top.
No.
So we've rolled out drivetrain being a problem.
Valve train.
Well, valve train. Sorry, valve train, not drivetrain. So at least we know it's not a valve train problem. So there's what, 10 bolts?
Correct.
Two on each stabilizer.
All right, now the last one.
And then out comes the rocker arms.
Little muss. Oh, that one's not going out.
And there's the valve train. Okay.
Yeah, so we're looking at the top of these valves, and they have some wear on them, like waves pitting from, that's going to be lack of oil. Most likely. There's some material on it that looks like bearing material or burnt oil. It's on
both sides.
Yeah.
So even over here, you can see the kind of the discoloration too.
It's not horrible. It's fixable. But peep this over here. You can see it on there. Check that
see
guy.
it glinting a little bit.
You see that? How tore up that is? Feel your finger on that. That's lack of oil. So
we may have to use the rocker arms out of the new engine.
We're going to use those no matter what.
Oh, the new engine ones.
Yeah, we're using all no matter what.
You keep confusing me on what we're using. He keeps confusing me on what we're using and what we're not using.
These are in good shape.
Because they're hardened.
Yeah, these aren't wore down at all. I don't see any issues with these. These are most likely harder than the material in this. Those just have a shitload of pressure. I mean, if you think about it, your valve spring has a seat pressure of probably 140. Open pressure is probably in the 300s. You do that over and over and over again with very little oil.
Right.
If you were seeing 10 psi or whatever down here, by the time it gets up here, it's next to nothing.
Right.
So you were just grinding metal to metal.
Right.
So that's definitely
starvation issue.
If a bearing opened up clearance to the point that it's pushing all the oil out, it'll do that. Or if something's clogged up.
Right.
Or again, the oil pump could have been a failure.
Or the pickup tube.
Pickup tube could have had something happen. It's just weird because of how many miles you have on it that it would take that long for something to go bad. Like bearing wise, it's kind of hard to believe because if you have somewhere in the 7,000 to 8,000 range on this motor, usually they don't wait that long to die.
Yeah. I got to double check. I can't remember exactly how many miles I got on it.
I don't feel like it was a machine shop error. I mean, one bearing being clearance maybe too much could cause an issue as well, because it wouldn't have the right oil thing.
We're still speculating. So what's going to happen is we're going to get shake and bake ready for Rocky Mountain Race Week. And if we get everything done at that point and we have any time, we'll tear this engine down. If
we're not pointing fingers right now.
We're going to tear it down after Rocky Mountain Race Week. I am going to get the video of tearing this down. I know I didn't get the video of the old engine because everyone was curious about what the old engine looked like because...
Well, I have a piston.
But it looked all right.
I have a piston on my story that I showed on my Instagram.
Yeah, but I mean when we took the oil pan and all that stuff and put it on this one,
your bearing out of that engine was perfect. Like it looked like perfect. Nearly brand new. This, we're not pointing fingers at anyone.
This one we are going...
What happened?
We are going to tear this down and figure out what happened. Not pointing fingers, like you said, not pointing fingers at anybody. We just want to tear it down and see. And all of you have asked me, even on my Instagram, like one or two posts, is like, well, what happened? What's wrong with it? We're in the speculation phase. When we get it tore apart, we'll give you the full deal.
I don't believe it was a machine shop. I don't believe it was Starck at this point. No, it was Starck's fault, because he would have said it was my fault.
It's always Starck's fault. Everything's Starck's fault.
I think that maybe the pump had an issue. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
I'm hoping it was the pump.
Even new things fail.
Yeah, I'm hoping it was the pump.
All right? You buy new batteries, sometimes they're dead.
I'm hoping it was the pump, because if it's something Starck did, I'm not checking them. I told him that. But nobody's mad here. We're all happy that he's going 6.4. It was just having 6.4 a day, and you just felt compelled to do a 6.4.
To make it happen.
It'll be cool no matter what. This, shit happens. This is part of hot rodding.
Yeah.
If you want a truly reliable car, get one with a warranty and don't race it.
There you go. All right, we'll be back in the morning to take this other stuff out.